Life often feels like a journey filled with questions about who we are and our purpose in this vast universe. When we think about God, also known as the divine essence, there are two ways to understand him. One way is to see God as completely beyond everything, beyond names, actions, or qualities. This idea, called Ehadiyyah or absolute oneness, focuses on God's pure and infinite existence, untouched by anything in the world. The other way, called Vâhidiyyah, helps us see God through his many names and qualities, such as being the merciful, the wise, or the all-powerful. When we look at the beauty of nature, the order of the universe, or even the love and kindness around us, we're seeing reflections of these qualities which all point us back to the Creator. The idea of divinity represents God's ultimate rank as the creator of everything. The name Allah is tied directly to this rank because it reflects his pure and infinite essence. While we can sense God's divinity through the effects of his actions, like the beauty of a sunrise or the complexity of a single flower, we can never fully understand him. What we know about God is just a small part of his greatness, as there are countless qualities and aspects of him that go far beyond human comprehension. God's divinity isn't just about greatness, it's also about justice and mercy. He provides blessings to everything in existence and ensures that everyone receives what they need. All the kindness, joy, and goodness we experience flow from this divine sphere, and in return, all our gratitude and worship should be directed back to him as the source of all blessings. When we think about God, two main ideas help us understand his relationship with creation. Ehadiyyah reflects God's existence before anything else existed, emphasizing his pure and timeless essence. Vâhidiyyah, on the other hand, focuses on his everlasting nature and how everything ultimately returns to him. Together, these ideas show us how God relates to the universe and all living beings. The Quran describes God as being limitless, without any partners or equals, and it reminds us that our worship and devotion belongs solely to him. For instance, Surah Al-Ikhlas in the Quran teaches us about God's perfect qualities and emphasizes that he is free from any imperfections. This concept is known as Uluhiyyah, or the oneness of God's essence. Surah Al-Kafirun, on the other hand, reminds us that worship is due only to God and no one else. This is called Ubudiyyah, or the oneness of worship. Together, these teachings remind us that God is the ultimate creator, and our devotion and gratitude should always return to him. Even though we can understand some aspects of God through his actions and qualities, his true nature is beyond our grasp. Throughout history, prophets, scholars, and saints have reflected on God's greatness, using their prayers, writings, and teachings to honor him. Yet they all recognized a profound truth. God's infinite nature cannot be fully comprehended by human minds. Instead, their efforts to understand him led them to a single purpose: worship and love for the Creator. Worship connects us to God, and love for him is a gift that helps us grow closer to him. This love is mutual, as described in the Quran. He loves them, and they love him, Surah Al-Ma'idah. Imagine that. The creator of the universe, the one who made everything, loves you personally. This love from God comes before anything we do. As some spiritual leaders have reflected, I thought I loved God, but then I realized he loved me first. Understanding God is about more than just intellectual knowledge. It's about seeing his signs in everything around us. The stars in the sky, the mountains, and even the emotions within our hearts are reminders of his presence. Every blessing we experience and every moment of joy carries a message from him, calling us to reflect, to reconnect, and to grow closer. Saints and seekers throughout history have devoted their lives to reflecting on God's greatness, humbling themselves, and finding meaning in their connection with him. Ultimately, the journey to understand God brings us peace and purpose. By recognizing his blessings, loving him, and worshiping him sincerely, we align ourselves with the Creator and discover the deeper meaning of our lives. The more we reflect on these truths, the closer we grow to the one who knows us, loves us, and is always guiding us forward.